Y'all ready for this?
Hello. My name's Amanda Easton and I'm a pop artist from Sydney, Australia. I make retro-inspired theatrical electronic pop. But when I'm not doing my own music, I do cabaret, cover band gigs, solo gigs, tribute shows, recording sessions. So you're 19 at the time?
19, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't actually get it at first.
You didn't get the gig?
No, they came down to Drummoyne Rome Club and checked me out again. And
Yeah.
I just said, it's Paulo management. We're going to New Zealand and then we're going to America and we're going to New York.
Goodness.
And then we're going to Europe. And the furthest I'd been was Canberra in a car to play the tennis tournament. I shouldn't be telling you all this, it's pretty
It's
embarrassing.
fantastic.
And then all of a sudden...
It's like a Hollywood story.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
My mum called me up one day and said, "Why did you put all that stuff on my doorstep?" And I hadn't. I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "You left a whole lot of your photos and, your stuff on my doorstep. What did you want me to do with it?" And I didn't know what she was talking about. And when I eventually went over to have a look at the box, I realised it was a whole lot of photos and whatever from my life. And it could only have come from one person.
Yesterday's gone. Australia's finest female singers, Amanda Easton has been a darling of the indie pop scene over the past few years, thanks to her unique theatrical style and quirky sound.
I dance to the music in my head. Don't pity 'cause I hear this tune instead. Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. It's so wonderful and warm. Breathe me in, breathe me out. I don't know if I could ever go without. I'm just thinking. Shoot that poison arrow through my heart, heart, heart. Shoot that poison arrow through my heart. Hello, so here we are at the Wallflower shoot. Come here, join me. I can see it frightens you to look into my deepest blue. And I'll be watching you from here. Hello, I'll be there in a second. How are you? Can you hear me? How are you going? I am running a couple of minutes late because this morning I got dressed and I'm wearing stripes now as well. But I was wearing a white dress that had much closer stripes on it, and the whole image on the screen just flared, and it would have hurt your eyes to look at it. And I remember the times that I've done TV, they tell you not to wear stripes, not to wear bright white because it makes the screen go funny. So I don't know, this is still pretty, woo! I look a bit like a bumblebee. But I hope it's okay for you. How are you, Wada? How are you, Sid? Hi, Pete. I tell you what would I do without you? I love it that I come on and, I'm still only new to Twitch, but there's people here that, are interested and talk to me. I really appreciate it. And 3 evenings in a row for you, Sid. No, I'm the one that's spoiled. Ah, thank you. You don't mind my bumblebee outfit? So this might be actually Friday, but it's probably not a good time for you guys. So this might be the last time you see me with pink hair, because I think it's looking like red is the winner. So don't forget, you've got 1 vote a day. So you can still get your idea in. Oh, second camera angle. That's not meant to be of me. Bloody hell, I want to see 2 of me. See, I told you I was running a bit late, so I hadn't set it up to shoot a piano. Oh my God, the last thing I want is a second camera angle of me. So I hope you're going well. I hope you had a good day today. My day is kind of just starting, of course. Yay, Sydney voted red. So I will publish the results after today, so keep an eye out. So don't forget, we have request day today, so you're very welcome to make a request. And I got very busy last night. After I loved you guiding the raid. That's the first time anyone's ever guided a raid for me, and it was awesome because obviously it helps you meet new people. And he was great. Kenny, wasn't he fantastic? Only Casebra won't count. And yeah, what a talent. He was amazing. And what I loved, apart from the obvious, like his singing and his playing was outstanding. But I love the way he's awesome. I love the way he's set up little channel rewards to do special things. So he inspired me last night, and I spent, I've got to say, quite a long time, because it was like how to do this on YouTube, and then actually doing it and installing that plugin, and then blah 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 blah. And he is the first person we've raided that hasn't gone, what? Purple people eater? What is that? Perhaps because he's not in his 20s. I think Pink Floyd, how good was Pink Floyd? I used to do a Pink Floyd tribute show as well as every other tribute show that I've done. And, there's so many great female vocal parts in Pink Floyd. Not that that's what it's about, but from my point of view, all those gospel-y female vocals were such a fun thing to do. But what a great job he did. But I would love you. Yes, he's the one you told me about, right, that does Rocky Horror. So if it's Thursday for you, it's Friday for me, right? So I'm going to have to try and check that out, because I would love to see that, being the massive Rocky Horror fan that I am. Yes, I'm glad you enjoyed it, Sid. I mean, that's the aim, isn't it? That we can introduce each other to other streamers and support them as well.
I mean, I love this place. I think I'm really happy I moved over, and I'm particularly happy that you guys moved over with me and that I met people like What a Waste. David, you're here. We've missed you. It's lovely to see you. I hope you're going well. And David, it may not be this Thursday. Oh, that's cool. I'll just keep an eye out. If it's a regular thing, then that's good anyway. I've learned a song for you, one that you requested last time that I actually hadn't learned yet, but I've learned it now, a bit of Belinda Carlisle. I tried it out on Sid yesterday. It's always good to try it out to a smaller audience because it's still not so familiar. I've learned a few new songs. But what I would love you to do for me, if you can have a look at that little pink, that's all right, David. You're excused, but we do miss you, so just know that. We do notice when you're not here. If you have a look at the little Mandy icon down in the corner, the left-hand corner of your chat, you should, I'm just trying to get this camera angle right. What am I, oh, whoops. Let's try that again. Oh, I don't know. There we go. How you doing? Yeah, how are you doing? Can you say how y'all doing? Is that the worst American accent you've ever heard? How y'all? I love that though. I love it when proper Americans say that. So you were the guinea pig, yeah. The little Mandies, as I've renamed them, the little pink icon down in the left-hand corner is your channel points, and I call them Mandies. Everyone can call them what they want. I know What a Waste, you know all about this, but that was more Texan, Aussie Texan probably. Can you press it and see how many channel points you've got? Now, if you don't know, you earn channel points just by watching and interacting with different streams. So you get channel points that are different depending on what channel you're on. And it should give you a whole lot of rewards to redeem. I spent a long time last night trying to play. Hey, Kenny, we were just talking about you. We were all raving about you, particularly the Pink Floyd. Gosh, we absolutely loved it. And What a Waste here has told me about you before. Actually, he mentioned you when I was talking about Rocky Horror Show because I am totally obsessed by the Rocky Horror Show. As a little kid, it was one of the first bits of music theatre I ever saw, and I fell in love with it. My 21st birthday, I was dressed as Magenta and had a Rocky Horror Show themed birthday party with an all-female punk rock band, and yes, so we all loved it. Doesn't ever say y'all. I'm an Aussie, you know. I heard your Aussie accent, so I'm allowed to do an American accent today. But yes, we've all been raving about you. I don't know if you were here when we were talking about you and you were just being shy and didn't say hello till later. But we loved your stream, and What a Waste had actually guided the raid over there. But as you can see, I'm a noob here. I'm not a noob as a singer, but I'm a noob on Twitch. I've only been over for a little while. Just became an affiliate. Yeah, my 21st birthday back in June. But in fact, this just happened.
We are Bohemians. We dance out loud and we dance like the media. We are Bohemians. Boom, sha-boom, ra-da-di-da-di-dum, down, 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 down.
No, I don't imagine you are shy, Kenny. But yes, I just wanted to make sure that you knew. Your ears must have been burning. But yes, we were all talking about you and what a great raid that was. I've only had a few because I haven't been here long, but that was definitely the favourite, wasn't it? Everybody loved it. So thank you for being awesome. And I don't know really how it happened, but I keep getting requested Purple People Eater, and I hadn't actually heard the song before. I had to look it up and then learn it. And I kept on saying I was never going to do it because it was such a daggy song. But every time we do go on a raid, Sid asks for, and I did learn it in the end, but Sid asks for that song, Purple People Eater, and nobody has ever known it until you came along. So that puts you up here in the Legends Stakes. Yes, you have seen me in a collab. Well, I don't know if you saw me, but I did do a collab video with Pete. I did April Sun in Cuba, the Aussie/Kiwi classic. So that was lots of fun. I'm actually going to go on his show on Monday as a quiz contestant too. So that'll be fun. All right. So let me see. Letter to a Small Boy. I could do Purple People Eater. Maybe I have to do Purple People Eater since we're talking about it. I'm sure you do it way better than me, Kenny. But this is my version, which is very... Well, I saw the thing coming out of the sky. It had one long horn and one big eye. Commenced to shaking and I said, oh wee, it looks like a purple people eater to me. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. One eye, well, he came down to earth and he lit in a tree. I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, don't eat me. I heard him saying in a voice so gruff, I wouldn't eat you 'cause you're so tough. It was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. One horn, I said, Mr. Purple People Eater, what's your line? He said, it's eating purple people and it sure is fine. That's not the reason that I came to land. I want to get a job in a rock and roll band. Well, bless my soul, rock and roll, purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people eater. We wear short shorts, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me. And then he swung from the tree, he lit on the ground, he started to rock, really rocking around. It was a crazy ditty with a swinging tune. Ooh, bapa-loopa, a limb, bam, boom. Well, I bless my soul, rock and roll, purple people eater, pigeon-toed, undergrowth, flying purple people. I like short shorts, flying purple people eater. Sure looks strange to me, purple people. Then he went on his way. What do you know? I saw him last night on a TV show. He was blowing it out and really rocking him dead, playing rock and roll music through the horn in his head. Tequila! Cream brulee? No way, that is my choice. I had to think long and hard about the answer to that question because I really love desserts. And everybody would be very pleased to know that it's not a fast day today. Since I accidentally ate pizza on Monday, I fasted yesterday. So today, we're all good. Yes, creme brulee is the best. I remember discovering that at a French restaurant my mum and dad took me to. And they said, oh, it's kind of like cream caramel, which I always loved. And then I got it. And of course, creme brulee has got that hard toffee cover. And so I stuck my spoon in and cracked it and just thought, I'm in heaven. Toffee plus really, my mouth is watering, creme brulee underneath it. Oh, just fantastic. Yeah, it's probably not a great introduction to someone, is it? Especially another musician that hears you play that song first. All right, I know that you requested this one, Sydney. So this is one of mine from my Polaroids and Postcards album.
If I could teach you all the secrets that I've learned about the world, I would. And I would show you only goodness in the world, if I could. But don't be frightened of pain. We need it like the rain. It's there to help us to the other side. It's the times that are the hardest at first that can mean the most and make it all worthwhile. Take this song to keep till later on. My love is in this song, so you're not alone. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. You were born with such a handsome face, but that can't replace compassion and kindness. Make sure you look for all the beauty in the world around you. And inside people too, they'll give it back to you. And they're really all that matters in the end. Take this song to keep till later on. My love is in this song, so you're not alone. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more.
Oh, that's a song from the Polaroids and Postcards EP. What happened to you, David? Your chat froze. That's what happens when you do Purple People Eater. It has dramatic effects on the world around us. The limit is 500. Yeah, I didn't know that either. Look, we're all learning this together, huh? Oh, you're very welcome. Don't forget the request list is open. I'll be a good girl and mark them off. Oh, it's not even there. Did I imagine it? It just always is there, Sydney, so I assumed. Even Purple People Eater's not there. What am I doing? I actually did that from my own heart. Oh my goodness. So have you had a chance to check out the Mandys yet? I'd love you to check them out. And Kenny, if you happen to be listening, you inspired me to get into these triggering of animations because I loved the way you did that. Oh, letter is there, is it? Did you just put it back on right now? Oh, it's over the page. No, it hasn't popped up. Maybe I haven't. I need to refresh. I think that might be what's happened. But all right, let's do another one. Oh, okay. I can't wait to see if this works. Hold on, everyone. We're going for a trip, if it works. Yay! Where are we going? Can we go to Fiji and lie on a beach? That looked pretty cool from where I was sitting. I don't know what it looked like for you. I'll put it back after you delete the first. Did you like my plane? There's all sorts of fun animations there. And Kenny had done such a great job of that stuff on his channel that I thought, I didn't even know you could do that. Still learning. Wow, spaceships are cool. Look, they're still, see if I can catch one. No, this way. My favourite one is, David, what happened is Water Waste has gone down to the Mandy's, the channel points in the left bottom corner of your chat. You'll see a little pink icon of me. And if you press that, it will tell you how many channel points you have, which are free. You just earn them by watching and being part of a stream. And it gives you all different rewards. You should see your other channel. What is your other channel? I know you do the Rocky Horror thing. Is that there's stuff flying everywhere? I'm going to come to your channel again anyway. Ah, there you go. Who was that for? Was that you, David? Who got the kiss? Oh no, it's Sydney. There you go. So yeah, this is all new to me, but I loved your crowd and this is the best one. This is my humanoid army. Just in case, you never know when you need a humanoid army. The Jukesters, yes, that's the one that Water Waste originally told me about. I think that's where you do your Rocky Horror Show thing, right? I wish for the humanoid army or the kiss. The points are determined just by how long you watch a channel, or I'm sure Water and Kenny can tell me much more. As far as I can see, that's how you earn them, by engaging with the channel. And every channel you visit will have different amounts of points depending on how long you've watched that. So that little icon in the corner will change depending on the channel. But for my channel, it's that little pink me. And the rewards are different depending on the channel too. So this was a request from Sydney as well. This is from thank you so much for joining me for my album adventure on Monday. We did Out of the Blue and Disco Disconnected, and this song, of course, is from Out of the Blue.
I can see it frightens you to look into my deepest blue, yeah. But I'll be watching you from here. Come here, join me. I can see antennas twitch when I overload the switch, yeah. But I like living here this way. Who you know, who they know, who knows the way. I dance to the music in my head. Don't pity, 'cause I hear this tune instead. Wear me, tear me. You know the last thing on my mind is the feeling I'm alive, yeah. But I hold a hurt so dear to me. Ooh, you know, ooh, they know, ooh, no one knows the way. don't pity, 'cause I hear this tune instead. Ooh, you know, ooh, they know, ooh, no one knows the way I dance to the beat that I can hear. It delivers me from all there is to fear. Scared I could pull a ship out from underneath of my coat, but all I have is my heart to hold up there to your throat. You'll swear under your breath you'll never sink down to this day. Cause I hear this tune instead. Oh, kids should be many more points. That's nice. So that was obviously the lo-fi piano version of Dance to the Music in My Head. Oh, we're still going for Silver Blue. Thank you, Wada. Yeah, I decide how much things cost, but you can always tell me. I mean, because I'm only new as well, you know, I don't have a lot of people watching yet. Yeah, I say yet, you know, maybe nobody else ever will, and who cares, because I have quantity. No, I have quality viewers here. I may not have quantity yet, definitely have quality. And if it's just you, then I am very happy with that. But I didn't want to make the channel points too high. I can adjust them. If we get inundated, then I can always change that. So let me see, what do we have next on the queue? Sydney's the only one using the queue. You are very welcome, don't forget. Newish affiliates usually have lower point values. Yeah, that's right. If kisses should be the most expensive thing there. Well, the most expensive thing there is the Mandy Alien Dance. I've got to say, that took me a little while to put together. If you've got I can't remember offhand how much that's worth. But if you do have the points, I'd love to see if it works and what it looks like live. You going to check something out on the song list, Wada? Oh, yes. Green, green grass of home. Ah. All right, but we have Black Velvet next. Actually, maybe I can do it myself, so you don't have to spend your points. I just selfishly want to see it because it took me a little while to do. Oh, there she is. Whoops. What happened there? She got eaten by one of the aliens and lost her legs. That's hilarious. I don't know how that happened. That's a very clever dancing alien that can separate her legs. That's actually me, as you probably recognised from my Man Who Fell to Earth music video. Oh
is that what happened? We both did it, so there were two Mandys at the same time. Needs to be bigger. I was a bit worried about seeing myself too big on the screen, but I'll take your advice on that. Okay, where are we going now? We went to Fiji last time. Where would you like to go this time? The plane's about to come and pick you up. Ah, Son of a Preacher Man, that's a good one. Don't refrain, Kenny.
Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Jimmy Rogers on the troller up high. Mama's dancing, the baby's on her shoulder. The sun is setting like molasses in the sky. If I could sing you how to move everything, always wanting more. It leaves you longing for black velvet and that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Up in Memphis, the music's like a heat wave. White lightning is bound to drive you wild. Mama's babies in the heart of every schoolgirl. Love me tenderly, and crying in the aisles. The way he moved, it was a sin, so sweet and true. Always wanting more, he'd leave you longing for. Every word of every song that he sang is for you. In a flash he was gone, it happened so soon. What could you really do? Style, a new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please. Black velvet in that little boy's smile. Black velvet in that slow southern style. A new religion that'll bring you to your knees. Black velvet, if you please,
Is there such thing as black velvet that you drink? There you go. Oh no, he's requested Itsy Bitsy. It's all happening here. It's the Daggy But Awesome show. Nothing wrong with that. All right, what have we got? Celebrity. All right, it's my own song, so I don't know if it's fair for me to do this. It's fair for me to say it's Daggy. Whether I can call it awesome, I don't know, but I think I need to play this again. So I know you've heard me talk about this before. This was my first ever single when I was but a baby, and I look back at it now and I cringe. But it's kind of fun. So I appreciate you requesting it, but I feel like I always have to give that disclaimer. You know, it's almost warm enough for me to take my Ugg boots off. This is fantastic news. We're starting to heat up here in Sydney, even though we can't go anywhere. Do you mind just waiting a second while I take my Ugg boots off? There we go.
I'll sell your charity causes though I don't really care.
They do smell a bit.
I'll push your diets to teenagers. You can show me in my underwear. These things will lead to movies, maybe a recording deal. I'll sing and I'll dance, I'll act and I'll smile. I'll be famous and surreal. I'll be the latest idol on every magazine. Famous for being famous, famous for being me. I wanna be a celebrity. I wanna see my face on TV. I don't want money and I don't want fame. I just wanna buy things and the world to know my name. I wanna be a celebrity. I wanna see my face on TV. I don't want money and I don't want fame. I just wanna buy things and the world to know my name. In the shopping centers, kids will mob me, grab for photographs that I'll have signed. I'll blush and I'll smile so sheepishly and share with them my mind. I'll be the latest idol on every magazine. Famous for being famous, famous for being seen. I wanna be a celebrity. I wanna see my face on TV. I don't want money and I don't want fame. I just wanna buy things and the world to know my name. I wanna be a celebrity. I wanna see my face on TV. I don't want money and I don't want fame. I just wanna buy things and the world to know my name. You wanna know me, you wanna be with me, you wanna be seen with me, you wanna be me, you wanna know me, you wanna be with me, you wanna be seen with me, you wanna be me. I wanna be a celebrity. I wanna see my face on TV. I don't want money and I don't want fame. I just wanna buy things and the world to know my name. I wanna be a celebrity. I wanna see my face on TV. I don't want money and I don't want fame. I just wanna buy things and the world to know my name. World to know my name.
Harry! Yes, and you get it right. It is sung in cheek. It's tongue in cheek. And I wrote it inspired by the time that I lived in Japan, and every A, B, C, D lister celebrity was selling something on the telly. And nowadays it feels like our world is like that anyway. But this was 10 years ago, and we didn't have such a celebrity culture in the Western world as we do now. The Kardashian thing kind of seemed to be when it really turned, the tipping point, when everything became about, I suppose, social media, reality TV, all that stuff. Even before social media and reality TV, which neither of those existed when I lived in Japan. they still had that kind. There goes the spaceships. They're coming to get the Kardashians. And hey, Lou, how are you? Dropping off a care package of goodies. I'm not surprised, mate. You're just like the world's nicest person. But lovely to see you briefly anyway. Love to you as well. Oh, look at you. What do we do without the Lou's of the world, huh? I know it's very exciting. I know it's only a small goal, but, you know, I do believe you have to celebrate the small things. So thank you, Lou. I appreciate your support and everybody who's here. I really appreciate you all. Lou. Just, wow. Do you know Lou as well, Kenny? Lou and I actually know each other from the real world as well. We used to do amateur musical theatre together. Reminds you of the original War of the Worlds. Yes. So yes, when I released that song Celebrity, the first review I got, I had just a small record label. Not my own. I mean, I was on a small record label, and we released the first single, and the review was as if I'd written it myself. It was amazing. They totally got the tongue-in-cheekness and the fun vibe, everything about it. They really, really got it. You and Lou are like this. Me and Lou are like this. He's my friend. No, that's okay. I don't mind sharing. And so I was on top of the world, you know, just a brand new artist, and I get the most glowing review, and it was in an industry publication too, so I felt particularly chuffed. And then the second review happened, and I got crushed, because it would have almost been better if I didn't get the amazing first review. If I just got, well, not that I just wanted the bad reviews, but thinking, oh great, the world gets me. You know, my first entry into the world as a music artist, and I get this review. People understand me. They know where I'm coming from. They like what I do. And, you know, you hope that a percentage of people do. But when you're a young artist starting out, you know, you believe the hype on either way. So I believed, yeah, this is fantastic. Then I believed, yeah, I'm a total whatever the other review said. It said something like, oh, they actually compared me to Victoria Beckham and said I cared more about my mascara than I did the music. And the thing is, even though I had a record label, it was an independent record label, so I had written everything. I mean, even when it came to the photo shoots and all the artwork, I literally photoshopped all the artwork myself completely. I didn't take the photos, but I did all the production, and I was as far from being a manufactured pop star as you could possibly get. Yet that's what they were suggesting, that I was a manufactured pop star. I almost took it as a compliment after the official sting, the original sting wore off, because I thought, well, I've obviously presented myself as a shiny, you know, pop starry type person, which they hate. But you know, at least I looked manufactured rather than, you know, do-it-yourself amateur. So anyway, don't listen to the reviews. No, I only listen to the good ones now. If that were only possible, huh? By the way, disappointingly, for those waiting for vinyl in Australia and New Zealand for my last release, I just heard that this happened before, but then it got fixed. But now a lot of the couriers aren't sending to Australia because we're such a hotbed of plague. So my vinyl are delayed yet again. They actually left the States. I don't know where they arrived. Maybe they didn't quite leave, but they left the record company's office, and now they're in limbo. And actually, the message I got this morning said they were returning to sender. Oh, I mean, please. Who would have thought? All right, girl in the song. So I'm not going to ask. I think we have only males here today, so I'm not going to ask if you feel like you've ever been a girl in the song. But do you think anyone's ever written a song about you? Or have you ever listened to a song and said, that's me. That's been written for me, about me? Because I certainly have. But it does have a bit of a stalker vibe, this song as well. You know those people that, you know, a really good rock star, if he's performing, he or she, I suppose, will make an audience person feel like they're performing just for them. But most of us understand that, you know, they're standing in a crowd of however many people they're standing in, and perhaps the rock star's just good at their job. But certain people who maybe aren't quite there are feeling like he's in love with me. It's got a bit of that vibe. Silk stockings changed the words in a song for me. Man, I feel like a woman. That's your song, Kenny. I love it. I know, right? The records aren't going to get COVID. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, isn't it? But I think it's because we one of our main mail sorting centres in New South Wales, the state that I'm in now. I know, I'm sorry, Sid. Weird, huh? But yeah, one of the mail sorting centres in Sydney, actually, in the city that I'm in, had some cases of COVID and they had to shut down. And I mean, I bought a Father's Day present that's apparently arriving today, and Father's Day in Australia was on the weekend. And I was so organised and did it way in advance. So these things are disappointing, but give me their number. Yeah, you tell them. Ooh, hey, hey, ooh, hey, hey. You look at me in the eye while you're singing about her. You don't see the crowd of 1,000 people here. Truth can be heavy. Is this your way of telling me you want me near? Am I the girl in the song that you're singing? Am I the jelly night that keeps your head spinning? Am I the girl in the song? Is it the pillow of my lips and the nape of my neck? The curve of my back and the light in my green eyes. Is it me in the melody? Love is woven there. Am I the one who makes you high? Am I the girl in the song that I'm hearing? Am I the one that gives you reason for living? Am I the girl in the song? That's shipping is so crazy. I know. It is terrible from here, terrible from here to the States or to just about anywhere, actually. A kilo package was $75, only to Canada. Gosh, I dread to think what that would have been to Australia. Yeah, you didn't mail it. You probably drove it there instead. It would have been more fun anyway. Let me see, what have I got for you? Well, for those who joined us on Monday for the album adventures, you know, I talked about the New Bohemians, which was an EP. But, you know, EP doesn't sound as good as album, EP adventure. And that EP was my dance music phase. I was doing a lot of guest vocals for DJs and really getting into that kind of music, which I do like. It's not kind of my thing, but, you know, it's nice to have, you know, a nice wide variety of music to listen to and enjoy. And I think as I get older, I'm less snobbish about what music I like. Oh, thank you, Kenny. So nice of you to drop in. I really appreciate it. I got to say, a lot of people say they're going to drop in and they don't. So thank you. And I loved your show yesterday, even though we only got a small taste, because I know you'd been going about 4 hours by the time we got there. But I'm definitely going to drop in another time. So thank you so much. Thank you for a great show and thank you for being here. Much appreciated. So, and I'm definitely going to check out the Jukesters as well so that I can particularly catch the Rocky Horror Show. I might even dress up. I've still got my magenta outfit somewhere there. But yes, I was talking about Disco Disconnected, and half that EP is remixes because that's what I was getting into, kind of the beat side of things at the time. So I played a couple of the remixes yesterday, but there's a couple more, and I thought I might play you one of those now. Come by in the morning. Your morning, or anyway, I'll work it out. I'll have a look at the schedule. Here is the remix for New Bohemians. So hold on to your hats, right? This is a very, I think it's called Hard House. I'm not an expert when it comes to different. You're going at 9 a.m. Aussie time. Oh, that's good for me. Yeah, that's good. Excellent. I will be there. Excellent. Very good. Yeah, I think this is called a Hard House. So if you feel like a dancer around the lounge room, this is your chance. If you hate house music, this is your chance to go to the loo. Now, David, did I see you talking about a bag that you had to get from Moscow or Moscow, I think as Americans say, Moscow to, I'm assuming, to the States? I'm in love with Russia. I think that's such an intriguing, fantastic culture. And I studied Russian communism at school, in high school, in my last couple of years. So it was like a specialised subject and was completely intrigued. Had always wanted to go and never quite made it until about maybe 6 years ago. And because I had my young son, who was at the time only about, no, it must have been longer ago, because I think he was only about 4 from memory, maybe 3. I didn't want to travel around to too many. I know one time at Bandcamp, I didn't want to travel around too much because it's, always difficult to travel, especially in foreign countries with young children, especially if you don't speak the language. And so we decided just to go to St. Petersburg. We thought we'd just pick one city. And our Russian friends actually advised that St. Petersburg was a safer city than Moscow. But what a beautiful city. Oh, my goodness. I really want to go to Moscow next. But St. Petersburg was just, they call it the Paris of the East, and really wide boulevards, and, the architecture is just divine. What a beautiful, beautiful place. So you love it too. I went there to attend a Lara Fabian concert in the Kremlin. I need to know more about you, David. You sound like a very intriguing man. I'd like to hear more about that. That goes for everybody, actually. You know so much about me. But tell me your stories. I love this kind of thing. How cool is that? Anyone else been to Russia? I mean, what's the most exotic country that you've been to? I'm thinking Russia probably is I know, right? Wow. I think Russia probably would count as the most exotic country, although, Japan's exotic in a different way. And, of course, I lived there for a while. Sri Lanka's pretty exotic. A lot of those Asian countries, I've been to most of Asia, a little bit of Korea and China and Indonesia. Where else? Where else is exotic? I know. I went to the US. You went to the USSR just for a concert? I'm sure you did other things when you were there. But how fantastic is that? Amazing. All right, this is a request from Sydney. This is from, it was the best experience of your life. Look, I'm not surprised. How amazing. And in my humble opinion, I have Russian friends and I might not say this to them, but I was a little bit scared. I found it, wow, what a waste. You've had everybody here's had an intriguing life. I've been around the world 2.5 times on an aircraft carrier. How cool is that? Yes. But yes, Russia to me still, maybe it's because I read so much about the history when I was studying, Stalin and Lenin and all that kind of stuff. But there is an underlying scariness. And I was actually advised not to go out at night not to go out at night unless you really knew where you were going. But because we had a young boy with us, I didn't want to go out at night anyway. Oh, Bolivia and Peru are very exotic, Sid. Absolutely. And I did feel that underlying fear. There is, I think you partly get that when you're in a country where you don't speak the language at all and you don't understand the culture 100%. And they have had a bit of a dark history. You could argue the fear goes away after the first trip. I'm sure that is true. And look, we met some wonderful people and people were very hospitable. But I got to say, there was one time we were staying in an Airbnb right near the Hermitage, right in the centre of St. Petersburg. It was just the most divine place, just on Airbnb. Your stepmother is Bolivian, that's right, I've heard that. And at one stage, we had to call the owner of the Airbnb, I think, to let them know we were leaving or whatever it was. I rang, and she'd written the number on a piece of paper. So I called it. And a man answered, but it was a lady that owned the house. And so I asked for the lady, and he said, no, I can't remember her name, but there's no genie here. Who are you? Where are you calling from? And it's really amazing amount of suspicion and anger at me. So I'm sorry, maybe I've called the wrong number. And I went through the number and he said, that's my number. And who are you? Who are you? I need to know who you are. And I was totally freaking out thinking, you know, does he think I'm a government person or I don't know what it was. But I said, I'm sorry, and hung up and then looked at the number and realised, you know, her 7 looked like a 1. And I think I called again with a lot of trepidation and I got her. So it was just a matter of messy handwriting. But yeah, they were on the other end of the phone and I was thinking, can they trace this somehow and come and get me? Now that's somewhere I need to go. I need to go to Canada. I also haven't been to Mexico. The closest I've been to Mexico is Austin in Texas. I loved Spain. Spain was a really big eye-opener surprise for me. I didn't expect it. I don't know. I don't think I had very firm expectations, but the history and being surrounded by the ruins and the history just at every turn blew my mind, especially when you have to think of what Australia's like. We're a very ancient country as far as the Aboriginal culture goes, but because they didn't build buildings, they lived just completely off the land, we don't have as much evidence of our history. So, I mean, they would argue that we do because we have wall paintings and that kind of thing, but it's not as obvious when you don't have old cities. So our cities are very, very new comparatively to the rest of the world. So you go overseas as an Australian and you see a building that is hundreds of years old. It's quite a different feeling. It's quite mind-blowing. But if you haven't been to Australia, I think it's a pretty damn nice country here. Wouldn't come right at the moment, but I hope you can make it one day and come and see me. Such a long time, here you are on my mind, like back in another time, before we got left behind. I write a new melody to remind you of me, so that the heart in me won't weigh so heavily. I know it's too late today, and I know I walked away. I was just hoping you'd tell me to stay. I know it's too late today, but I felt I had to say I never wanted it stolen away. The calendar hanging here still says it's July last year, like a change in the weather when things were much better. Please don't get me wrong, things couldn't go on, and now that they're said and done, the world keeps on spinning on. I know it's too late today, and I know I walked away. I was just hoping you'd tell me to stay. I know it's too late today, but I felt I had to say
I know it's too late today, and I know I walked away, but I was just hoping you'd tell me to stay. I know it's too late today, but I felt I had to say. I was just hoping you'd tell me to stay. Stolen away, stolen away. Ooh, 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 Oh, thank you, David. Me and my backing singers say thank you very much. It's a little bit hard to press the old pedal with stockinged feet. There you go. I saw a YouTuber that was there last month. It's not crowded anymore. Thanks, David. So where are you talking about? I think I've missed that first part of the thread. Are you talking about is it Baja or Baya? I did not go to Australia because I feared being eaten by a crocodile. Oh. If I go to Australia, I'm not returning to the US. Yes, you wouldn't be the only one. Right, you felt that much in love with Moscow, huh? Machu Picchu, I'd love to go there. Thank you, Pete. How are you going? All right, what have we got for... I might save Letter to a Small Boy for a little bit later since I did do it earlier, but don't worry, I will do it. Okay, so what it is time for is something, hope you don't mind me saying, David, is very... daggy but awesome. This is for David. The old town looks the same as I step down from the train, and there to meet me is my mama and my papa. Down the road I look and there runs Mary, hair of gold and lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to meet me, arms reaching, smiling sweetly. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house is still standing, though the paint has cracked and dried. And there's that old oak tree that I used to play on. Down the lane I walk with my sweet Mary, hair of golden, lips like cherries. It's good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I awake and look around me, four grey walls that surround me, and I realize, yes, I was only dreaming. But there's a God and there's a sad old padre, arm in arm we'll walk till daybreak again. I touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they'll all come to see me in the shade of that old, old tree as they lay me neath the green, green grass of home.
Baha. Of course, I've heard of that before. All right. Do you mind if I do a song that I just learned? Oh, I'm going to take that kiss for me. Even though you redeemed the kiss, David, the kiss is coming at me too. So, mwah, thank you. So, yes, I'm going to do, if you don't mind, I'm going to do my own request because I've just learnt this song. So you're all my guinea pigs. That famous picture of Machu Picchu actually isn't. The person who took the picture was actually standing on Machu Picchu. Ah, there you go. So I got requested this song when I was working at the piano bar at the casino, and I went, really, the Metallica song? And I didn't play it. I couldn't quite get my head around it. You know, I love playing songs that don't belong on the piano, but I couldn't have winged it. But I actually saw Metallica live at the Entertainment Centre in Sydney, and I'm not necessarily a heavy metal fan, but they're really good. I think what I loved about them is their melodicness. Some heavy metal to me is not, but I think theirs is.
So close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, nothing else matters. Never opened myself this way. Life is ours, we live it my way. All those words I don't just say, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know, when I know. So close, no matter how far, couldn't be much more from the heart. Forever trusting who we are, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say, never cared for games they played, never cared for what they do, myself and myself this way. Life is ours, we live it our way. All those words I just don't say, and nothing else mattered. Just I seek and I find in you every day for something new. Open mind for a different view, and nothing else matters. Never cared for what they say, never cared for games they play, never cared for what they do, never cared for what they know, and I know.
There you go. Winner-Picchu. Is that another place nearby Machu Picchu? I'm assuming. Oh, thank you, David. They played heavy metal artists doing ABBA covers. I love that. And you had to guess the title. Awesome. Well, this isn't actually a request from today, but you requested this the other day, David, and I didn't do it because I didn't know it. I put it on the list to make myself learn it. Didn't work that time, but I did feel guilty later and then do it. So that's what I do on purpose, make myself feel guilty so that I have to do it later. It's the way I get things done. So you don't drink coffee either, Sid. It's like you and me are the only two people in the world that don't drink coffee. I don't drink it either. I love the taste of coffee-flavoured stuff, like a cake with coffee icing or something like that. Yum. But actually drinking the stuff, no, thank you. I'm into tea, personally. I love my tea. Okay.
Take my hand, tell me what you are feeling, understand this is just the beginning. Although I have to go, it makes me feel like crying. I don't know when I'll see you again. Darling, leave the light on for me. I'll be there before you close your eyes. Give you all the love that you need. Darling, leave the light on for me. 'Cause when the world takes me away, you are all the air that I breathe. I can't explain, I don't know how, just how far I have to go. But darling, I'll keep the key. Just leave the light on for me. Yes, I know what I'm asking is crazy. You should go. Just get tired of waiting. But if I lose your love, put off by my desire, that would be the one regret of my life. Darling, leave the light on for me. I'll be there before you close the door. Give you all the love that you need. Darling, leave the light on for me. 'Cause when the world takes me away, you are all the air that I breathe. I can't explain, I don't know just how far I have to go. But darling, the key. Just leave the light on for me. Just like a spark lights up the dark. Baby, that's your heart. Baby, that's your heart. Baby, that's your heart. Darling, leave the light on for me. I'll be there before you close the door. Give you all the love that you need. Darling, leave the light on for me. 'Cause when the world takes me away, you were all the air that I breathe. Darling, leave the light on for me. I'll be there before you close the door. Give you all the love that you need. Darling, leave the light on.
So we're talking about coffee. Did we not know that about each other, Sid? Have we not spoken about that before? I know people think we're crazy. Oh, David's saying it. What? You don't drink coffee? That's totally un-American or Texan. Well, it's funny. Australians are massive coffee drinkers in general. And most of our coffee comes from the Italian part of our population. We had, and still do to a certain extent, but I suppose after the World Wars particularly, we had a big influx of Italian migrants. And I think that's one of the reasons the food in Australia is so good. Because of all the different migrations we've had, a lot of Asian migration too, so our Asian food is fantastic. But our Italian is particularly good. And it's turned most Australians, except for me, into coffee snobs. So there you go. And apparently it's a very different tasting coffee than Americans have. And, you know, don't ask me because I don't like coffee at all. But Starbucks opened up here years ago, and I know Starbucks is a massive popular chain in America. But it closed down. That and Gloria Jeans. I think there's one or two left, but there was a whole stack of them, and just Australians didn't take to it because it's a different way of cooking the coffee, apparently. Anyway, there you go. Who would have thought? 2 people in the one little stream here that don't like coffee. Yeah, coffee snob. Australians are shockers. Like, if you're a barista, you're a rock star, basically. So, David, I hope you liked the Belinda Carlisle, Better Late Than Never, huh? Oh, I've got a song for water waste. Gosh, I haven't done that song for a little while, Son of a Preacher Man. So I will give it a go and hope not to stuff it up. But, ooh. I accidentally, I think, I didn't know you could even do that. Oh, thank you, David. I moved up Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Polka Dot Bikini, which I surprised Sydney with yesterday. But I will do Son of a Preacher Man first. I always tell this story. I sing this song a lot live. I don't play it, so the mistakes I make will be with the piano, no doubt. But I sing it with bands, and I always talk about the fact that when I was maybe 12 or 13, I had a crush on the minister's son at my local church. So I switched the orders. I didn't mean to. My finger slipped. Thanks, Wada. And so my parents weren't really religious, but they still sent me to Girls' Brigade, which is kind of like brownies, and Sunday school and all those things, because they thought, that my mind should be opened to everything and I can make up my own mind. Anyway, I used to go to a youth group there. In fact, that's where I met the current Prime Minister of Australia, Scott Morrison. He was one of the older boys in the youth group that used to kind of run the youth group, and I ended up doing a pantomime. I was his little sister, Scotty and Mandy. That's what we were called. And I'm afraid I haven't been able to find photographic evidence. But anyway, I had a crush on the son of the minister of the church. So not Catholic, so you could have family, obviously. And he asked me to a dance, which was a church dance. And it was the first church dance I'd ever been to. First dance I'd ever been to. First anything like a date I'd ever been to. I think I must have been about 12. And, I'm an only child, and so my parents were quite strict. And, fathers and daughters at the best of times, but when you're an only child, even more so. Name dropper, nobody wants to know. I can tell you that. I can really name drop if you want me to. I know some cool people that aren't horrible prime ministers too. But anyway, I turned up and, I remember wearing high shoes, and it was one of the first times that Mum let me wear stiletto, pointy, kind of high shoes and lipstick and all that kind of stuff. And I probably looked terrible, but I thought I looked good. And he ended up going off with another girl. So he broke my heart. So whenever I sing this song, it always reminds me it was all covered up to prevent the scandal. He wasn't the one that broke my heart. It was someone else in the youth group. But that's what I always think of when I sing this song.
Billy Ray was a preacher's son, and when his daddy would visit, he'd come along. When they started around and started talking, that's when Billy would take me walking. Through the backyard we'd go walking, and he'd look into my eyes. Lord knows, to my surprise, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever teach me was the son of the preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. Being good isn't always easy, no matter how hard I tried. When he started sweet talking to me, he'd come and tell me everything is alright. Kiss and tell me everything is alright. Can I get away again tonight? The only one who could ever reach me was the son of the preacher man. The only boy who could ever teach me was the son of the preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, how well I'm doing. The look in his eyes, on the time, taking time to make time, telling me he's all mine. Learning from each other's knowing, looking to see how much we've grown. But the only one who could ever reach me was the son of the preacher man. The only one who could ever teach me was the son of the preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, the only one who could ever reach me was the son of a preacher man. The only one who could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, yes, he was. Sorry, I haven't done that one for quite a while. I'll have to polish that one up again. Sing it, sister. Such a good song, though, huh? Oh, you know what that means we have to do next? Do you like my little animations? I hope you like them. I'm trying to make things more interesting all the time, learning every day. All right, Itsy Bitsy, it must be time for Itsy Bitsy. It's got to be that time. It feels like that kind of time.
Definitely this time. Thank you, David. I love this. Is my favourite one. The Humanoid Army. I've got more up my sleeve. I just wanted to see how these ones worked first. Now I need you to be singing along, you know that, don't you? Anything dealing with the bikini is good. Your backing vocals are bumper dump, apparently. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was as nervous as she could be. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was afraid that somebody would see. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. And itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the locker she wanted to stay. Boom, boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. She was afraid to come out of the open, and so a blanket around her she wore. Bum, ba-dum. She was afraid to come out in the open, so she sat bundled up on the shore. 2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. An itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the blanket she wanted to stay. 2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more. Bum, 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 bum. Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and I wonder what she's gonna do. Now she's afraid to come out of the water, and the poor little girl's turning blue. 2, 3, 4, tell the people what she wore. It was an itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. It was an itsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini, so in the water she wanted to stay. 2, 3, 4, stick around, we'll tell you more. That is a very funny song. Definitely belongs in the top 10 of the Daggy but Awesome Brigade, I think. Even better than this, or only marginally. Oh, Peter! Hello all, thank you so much for joining us. You just missed, Michelle, Dippy, Dave, everybody, Pete, thank you so much for coming by. It's lovely to see you. We have your water waste here. We were talking about you guys not long ago. We did a raid on Kenny's prog rock jukebox, I think it's called, and what a legend he is. And he was here this morning, and that was so much fun. We had a great time. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. Kerry, how are you? So lovely to see you. So I just did one of the daggiest songs in existence, and you've just missed it, which, you know, you could say you are very fortunate. Kelly, how are you? So lovely to see you all. And I really appreciate it because, you know, I'm just a newbie here, and, you know, Peter's support and his gang's support have really helped me so much. You know, Was that the cat song? No, it wasn't a cat song. That was cute though, huh? That's Howie Mandel's song, Cat singing. No, but equally daggy, I would say. It was actually Itsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow. Look, I took it off the list because I just performed it and he's just added it on again, the cheeky bugger. As well as Purple People Eater, which are the two daggiest songs in existence, perhaps. I feel like after that, I need to do something that's a little less daggy. Sing it again. You saw it on TikTok. Oh, yes. Thanks, Dippy. I'm losing the pink because you can vote. I'm running out of pink hair dye. And, I haven't got as much stuff at my fingertips because I'm, getting everything online at the moment. And so I thought, well, this is a good excuse to go to a different colour. So far, there's a bit of a poll. If you do command vote, so ! vote, then a space, you can choose orange or red, blue, green, purple or blonde. Get some off Pete. And, ooh, that's a cute little emote. Silver blue, David's going, which is not on the list. And some people are asking for zebra, but I've got to tell you red. And when I say red, I mean the colour of my keyboard here, red. So, or the kind of the wall, but brighter. So fire engine red. So the poll ends at the end of today. Red is up the chart first. It's up the top, so it looks like that's going to be the one. But you've still got go skunky. Yeah, well, the zebra, I think that's kind of what that means too. It's the different colours, right? We'll see. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. By the next, my next stream is Friday, and I probably will have the new hair by then. Hey, how much fun was it, you guys? Raiders that have just joined us. I'm sure most of you were. I saw all of you there. I think I was there Saturday night on TwitchStream. That's fun, huh? I think I'm going to be a guest in the quiz next week, so I look forward to that. I'll be a big girl one day too. Cruella de Vil, yeah, that's the kind of skunky zebra thing, isn't it? Here's a request from Sydney, and please do feel free to make a request. Even if it's daggy. I think no! Yes, I did see your baby pics. They were beautiful. I sent in a couple of my own and I haven't seen those ones yet. Oh, thank you, Mel. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, Melissa. I'm very small time here on Twitch so far. So far, I might always be. But so I extra appreciate your support. Thank you so much. This is a song that I wrote about my young son. If I could teach you all the secrets that I've learned about the world, I would. And I would show you only goodness in the world, if I could. But don't be frightened of pain. We need it like the rain. It's there to help us to the other side. It's the times that are the hardest at first that can mean the most and make it all worthwhile. Take this song to keep till later on. My love is in this song, so you're not alone. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. You were born
such a handsome face, but that can't replace compassion and kindness. Make sure you look for all the beauty in the world around you. And inside people too, they'll give it back to you, and they're really all that matters in the end. Take this song to keep till later on. My love is in this song, so you're not alone. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can't put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. I write a letter to a small boy. You might not get it now, but maybe one day when I can't put my arms around you, these words will mean to you so much more. Oh, thank you so much for the follows, guys. So much appreciated. I hope you liked your plane trip. We went to Fiji already today, and a lot of talk about Moscow. Thank you, Dippy. I want to give you some song lyrics. Yes, I would love to get your poems are beautiful. I haven't got a Discord set up yet. Sawyer Chris, welcome to the fam. Mingo, welcome. Cyber Bogan, you've got to be an Aussie, right? What an awesome name you have. I'm a cyber dag. And have I called everybody out? I hope I have. I'm still new at all this, so if I do the wrong thing, please forgive me. Rock Pro Media, thank you. And thank you, Melissa, as well. Oh, I so appreciate it. Thank you. Discord was a blast the other day. Look, no, I'm still a little bit new. And I have started joining other people's Discords, including Pete, so I get what they're about. Also, because I want to be part of it. But I'm starting to get it. So, you know, that will come. But Dippy, you're welcome to send me anything via Facebook in the meantime. Yeah, Discord is good, huh? In fact, my 12-year-old son offered to help me set it up, which I probably will need, so that would be great. But one thing I'm starting to get my head around here at Twitch is the technology, and video editing is a little bit of a hobby of mine. I would love it. I know if you've just joined me, I know you don't have many channel points yet, but if you have a look at the bottom left, I'm sure you know all about it. I'm the newbie here, but the little pink icon, the little me down the bottom, I call them Mandy's, my channel point. If you redeem them, I created a whole lot of new animations last night, and I would love you to try them out. Oh, see, that song gets put on the queue again. What have we got? Please don't be shy if you'd like to hear something apart from that song again. Oh, I missed a kiss. Mwah, to you, David. I look sunburnt. You know what? I think I'm hot. I can't have a 12-year-old. Oh, bless you. It's actually got really warm in here. And actually, if you forgive me for about, I love you, Sawyer Chris Gaming. No, Michelle, they're actually animations, just like the kiss. I don't know if you saw the plane trip as well. My favourite one is the army, the animation army. Let me see if I can show you. Or actually the spaceships one, maybe the spaceships. I'm a little bit of a sci-fi nerd, so a lot of them are sci-fi oriented. Can you excuse me why? You're right, I do look sunburned. I can see myself as well. It's because it's getting kind of hot in here, which is fantastic. I love it when the weather heats up. I'm just going to open the window, which means a furry-bottomed pussycat could probably stick her nose in as well too.
So there you go. A few of us are here in Sydney. What a beautiful day it is. One day I'll actually get out in it too. Star Wars or Trek? Both. Are you allowed to love both? It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. It's getting so hot, I'm going to take my clothes off. Yes, I know that song. It's terrible but wonderful, isn't it? Okay, here comes the cat. I thought that would happen. Both for sure. It is possible to love both. She always causes destruction. But we love her, of course. Hey, Smoke, she's just stuck her head in my water. All right, what song was I up to? Actually, I just want to, I'm showing off now, but I had fun doing this last night, creating these animations. Video stuff is fun, I reckon. This may be Humanoid Army. I think that's the one I want. I get a thrill out of small things. You'll have to excuse me. Yesterday. The Beatles, never heard of them. It's time to hear Letter. Oh, I think it's so nice that that you want to hear that song, but I'm already sick of it today.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say. I said something wrong. Now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. Now I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
It's 11:30 p.m. there in Texas. Is it time to say goodbye? Oh, I appreciate you. 5 a.m. for you, Sawyer Chris. That's why you think I look 21. If you see me when you're awake, you won't think so. 9:30 in Arizona. It's 2:30 here in Sydney town, 2:30 in the afternoon. So let me see. Blitz. Have I got that right? Blitz? Look at me squinting. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for the follow. So much appreciated. All right. And you're very welcome to make a request if you like. I mean, you can throw something at me anyway. Thirsty Merc's 20 Good Reasons. How good is Ray Thistlethwaite as a piano player and a singer and a songwriter? Yeah, that's a great song. That's a song I should put on the list. 9:30 Sydney time, 2:30 Sydney time. Oh, you're in Adelaide, Radelaide. Mad World. Let's do Mad World because that's actually already on the list for David anyway. And then I can do the request for Dippy as well. And it is a Mad World. That is.
All around me are familiar faces, worn out places, worn out faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna share my sorrow, no tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. Made to feel the way that every child should. Sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams on which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. The people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Mad world. Mad world.
Thank you very much. There's kind of two main versions of that song, isn't there? There's the Tears for Fears and then the remake for the Donnie Darko movie. So what do I... Ooh, P.S. Straker. I was going to say Straker, but then that could sound rude. But welcome, P.S. Straker. Do I call you P.S.? Gary Jules, yes. Yes, that's right. I actually really... I like both versions. But very cool. So yes, the story with the whole poll, and you are very welcome to vote, is that I ran out of pink hair dye and thought, well, maybe I'll go a different colour. I'll ask the Twitch peeps what colour they think. And that was only if I managed to reach 100 followers because, oh, thank you so much. Cares, bless you. I so appreciate that. Thank you so much for the sub. So appreciate it. Thank you. And please, if I can do a song for you, let me know. But just recently, this happened.
We are bohemians, we dance out loud and we let like the media. We are bohemians, boom, sha, boom, ra-da-di-da-di-dum, down, 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 down.
We have a couple of Pauls here. So good to see you, Paul. Thank you. So yes, only recently, I know 100 followers isn't many in the scheme of things compared to, Peter's channel and others, but I'm still a newbie here and 100 feels, like an achievement. So thank you so much for everyone that supported me. And I said as soon as I get to 100 100 followers that I would dye my hair the colour that the poll tells me to. So the choices are orange, red, blue, green, blonde or black. It's been going about 2 weeks, I think, and it's a double-edged sword. Is that the poll? Because I could go any colour, you never know. And so far red, and bright red is the colour that it's looking like, which makes me happy, and I've done that before, so that looks like it. But you are very welcome to vote. You just put !vote and then a space, then !OR for orange, or red, blue, green, blonde, black. So just the full words. Oh, we Pauls are a dime a dozen. I didn't do purple this time. I didn't put that in the poll. I have been purple though. Purple is good. What a waste. Voting red. David's voting blue. Mick Hucken will eat your heart out. Absolutely. Natural. Well, I'm going to be natural whether I like it or not, Mingo, because I haven't been to a hairdresser and not likely to go for a while. So you can see my natural hair colour is coming through. Red will go with the cushions. That's right. That's important. And so eventually I'm going to be kind of dark brown, and something else along the bottom. So the natural will be there whether I like it or not. Oh, rainy days and Mondays. I got to say, this is one of those songs I've been working, when work existed for me, at the Sovereign Lounge at the casino in Sydney, doing the piano bar there, which I love. The command is !vote. See if I can do it and show you. Every cloud has an Amanda lining. I think I'm just going natural grey now. I'm the daughter of a hairdresser, right? So my mum experimented on me since I was a little kid, and I feel like I'm always going to be doing something to my hair because that's the way I was brought up. Actually, could someone help me out? I can't quite reach the keyboard. Oh, there you go. If you look at what David's just done, so it's !vote, then a gap, then ! with the choice of hair colour. So yes, as I was saying, when work existed for me, I was doing a lot of work. Paul comes from Paul McCartney. Absolutely. Paul's a great name. Very classic. A bit like Amanda, I suppose. A bit classic. And this was a song that was requested. I shy away from doing Carpenter's songs on request often because they were such amazing arrangers and the piano parts are really tricky for the likes of me. So this is one of the songs I did do on request, as in, kind of pulled it down on the spot and did it. And I've never really learnt it properly. So let's just say this is a Mandy version. Yay! Kez is voting red.
Talking to myself and feeling old. Sometimes I'd like to quit. Mornings never seem to fit. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing is really wrong, feeling like I don't belong. Walking around some kind of lonely has come and gone before. No need to talk it out, we know what it's all about. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Hanging around, nothing to do but frown. Rainy days and Mondays always get me down. Don't you just love the lyrics of that song? I'm sure we've all had that feeling. What I've got they used to call the blues. Nothing's really wrong, just feeling like I don't belong. I'm sure we all have those moments. And I don't know, there's just something so simple but beautiful about that lyric. I did a carpenter show recently. Just call me Byron Bay. Hey, the most eastern point on the coast. I like it. I was doing backing vocals for, what is the question of the day? And it's come up with the wrong thing. Simply the best idea ever. Better than all the rest. So, the question of the day is, what is the best dessert you've ever had? Now, the best dessert I've ever had is creme brulee, and still my favourite dessert ever. And the best thing about it was, I remember trying it when I was out to dinner with my parents when I was quite young, and my mum and dad said, oh, they don't have cream caramel, which is one of my favourite desserts. They don't have cream caramel on the menu, but they've got creme brulee. And I hadn't tried it, and they said, you love it too, Michelle, how good is it? And the thing is, I think it's extra special because there's no way I'll ever be able to make it. So it's something I just have when I'm out. And I think, the creme brulee turned up this first time I had it. And I looked at it and thought, it looks a little bit different from cream caramel. And of course, I stuck my spoon into it, and with that crackly, why do I always end up talking about yummy food? Chocolate cake's pretty damn good. But yeah, I cracked that top, that toffee, and then it was all creamy underneath. So good. I tell you what, David, chocolate cake is a very, very close. Ooh, custard ring. Ooh, chocolate tart. And Pete, you're a chef, so I'm sure you may. Auto mod. Dippy, are you being cheeky? Has the auto mod held a message? Is that the message? Oh, that is crazy. That's not rude, auto mod. We'll allow that one. Because you said cream pie, how funny is that? Yes, cracking that sugar caramel on the top. Mud pie. It's an ice cream pie. Not actually made of mud then. That's good. But yeah, creme brulee is the top of my list. Second, however, is chocolate cake, and maybe I just have simple tastes, but it's the chocolate cake that you get from Sara Lee that I don't even know how this works. You buy it frozen and you keep it in the freezer, and when you want it, you literally cut it and it doesn't look frozen. And it hasn't got preservatives in it, so I don't know what it has got in it. Oh, come on, Dippy. The Magnum bucket where you squeeze the wall and the chocolate falls in. I haven't seen that kind of thing before, but I would like to. I tell you what, any melty chocolate related thing. Sweet potato pie is the best. Black forest cake, look, they're all contenders, aren't they? I haven't had lunch today, so I'm hungry now. Okay, Rainy Day is done. I'm going to do one of my songs next. This is a request from Sydney. And this is from my Polaroids and Postcards EP from a couple of years ago. I don't write many love songs. I write a lot of melancholy songs. They sound awesome, Dippy. Hey, John. The sugar content keeps it soft. John is a great baker too. time closes in around us and day is stripped away. You say my name like something precious and take my breath away. It's not possession for us, it's belonging to us. No such thing as close enough. So much passion for us, it's belonging to us. Impenetrable. Truth will show when you stand so close. How do I? Toe to toe, so close. Eye to eye. Our world is just this room in this moment, just where we want to be. No one sees me quite as clearly in these spaces in between. It's not possession for us, it's belonging to us. No such thing as close enough. So much passion for us, it's belonging to us. Truth will show when you stand so close. How do I? Toe to toe, so close. Eye to eye. Sometimes I hold on to hurt like a metal at my heart. But we can't take this for granted. Toe to toe, so close. Eye to eye. Truth will show when you stand so close. How do I? Toe to toe, so close. Eye to eye. Truth will show. Toe to toe, so close.
Oh, Kez, are you off? It's so lovely to see you. I know you're a big Cat fan. So, goodbye from Smokey as well. Thank you so much again for the sub. So appreciated. And just for being here, all Peter's crew. It's almost time for me to say goodbye as well. Thank you so much for coming in. So is my girlfriend. Now, I'm only seeing parts. Cream drizzled with Kahlua. If you only see parts of the chat, it's pretty funny. So is my girlfriend, cream drizzled Kahlua. It's all sounding very seedy. Deep fried ice cream drizzled with Kahlua. Just about anything drizzled with Kahlua. Barbecue for dessert. I've totally cut out aisle 6 at Coles, but aisle 1 is my downfall. So which aisle is which? Tell me which one. Aisle 1. Isn't that like fruit and veggies? That's all right. B-52s are great. Oh, there's the band I was thinking of, Rock Lobster. Oh, so lovely to see you, Kaz. Dyskinesia, did I say hello to you already? If I didn't, hello. All right, I think I've got time for another song. So, Dippy, you've made a request. Here's one for you. This is a song from Adele. Aisle 6 is lollies and chocolates. Oh, aisle 1. Oh, that aisle 1. So it depends how you count them. I'm counting from the other end, but aisle 1 are the Magnums because it's the frozen section. Yes, we have a lot of Magnums in our fridge. Magnums are good, but I would like to put Ben and Jerry's at the top of the whole ice cream list. I think any ice cream that has chunky, sweet, biscuity bits of fudge, marshmallow, nuts. Oh my goodness, Ben and Jerry's rock. There is a fire starting in my belly. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. Finally, I can see you crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me out and I'll lay your ship bare. See how I live with every piece of you. Don't underestimate the things that I will do. There's a fire starting in my heart, reaching a fever pitch and it's bringing me out the dark. The scars of your love remind me of us, keep me thinking we almost had it all. The scars of your love leave me breathless, can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside of your hand and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one on you and it's gonna make your head burn. Think of you in the depths of your despair. Leave a home down there as mine sure won't be shared. The stars of your love remind me of us, keep me thinking we almost had it all. The scars of your love leave me breathless, can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside of your hand and you played it to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've heard one on you and it's gonna make your head burn. Think of me in the depths of your despair. Make a home down there as mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us, keep me thinking we almost had it all. The scars of your love leave me breathless, can't help feeling we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside of your hand and you played it to the beat. Could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, have my heart inside of your hand, but you played it with a beating. Throw your soul through every open door, count your blessings to find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into treasured gold. You'd pay me back in kind and reap just what you sow. We could have had it all. We could have had it all. It all, it all, it all. We could have had it all. Rolling in the deep, you have my heart inside of your hand and you played it, you played it, you played it, you played it to the beat. Oh, thank you, Dippy. Homemade vanilla. Oh, thank you so much. You guys rock. And I wanted to say thank you so much again for joining me. Hugely appreciated. I am going to do a raid now and I would love you to join me if you can, even for just a second. It was Waterways that took me to Kenny's prog rock thingy bobby yesterday. What's it called again? And we had such a great time there. He actually guided the raid, so he suggested, which is perfect because I'm still new here and there's only, oh, we've got double. Ooh, now I can hear I don't know if you can hear that. That's on my tablet that I just opened up Twitch and I can hear the delay. But he guided the raid, so it was his choice. And it's a really wonderful way to be able to discover new people. Since, I'm still new and I do try and visit a lot of other channels as well. And I found some incredible people. I mean, really, it's amazing from all around the world. It still blows my mind. I mean, I know the internet's been around for a while, but this is like a big concert venue where you can just go into all different rooms and discover different people. And it's just amazing. Ooh, we have somebody called Plucked Daisy. Now, I've only got a limited list of people that pop up straight away because I've favorited them. So Plucked Daisy must be somebody I've visited and favorited. So if you'd come along, let's check out Plucked Daisy for a bit, see what you think. I know, right? Kenny Prog Rock is awesome. And he popped into my stream very kindly this morning. Oh, thank you so much, Paul. Very nice to meet another wonderful Paul. I've never met a bad Paul, got to say. Anyway, let's go and visit Plucked Daisy. Oh, yes, I remember her. She's an Aussie girl that has only recently also become affiliate like me. And she's lovely, beautiful singer and a lovely girl. So I hope to see you over there or see you on the internet sometime soon.